Hi, my name is Sharon Graeber. I'm an architect who paints. I'll be in residency at Grow with Creative Greensboro from January 8th through February the 4th.
Grow is the Greensboro residency for original works, a new flex place at the Greensboro Cultural Center right inside the Davie Street entrance of the building. It's an 800 square foot space for creative programs that are being offered by individuals or nonprofit organizations from Greensboro creative community.
I grew up an only kid, so to keep myself entertained, I started drawing in church. My dad would have to keep me and my mom sang in the choir, so he would give me the church bulletin and I would draw the stained glass windows. And then I would build doll houses out of shoeboxes and boxes and stuff at home. When my mom wanted to clean house, those kind of went. So I had to learn how to draw them. And my dad was a director of the physical plant over at A&T at the time. So he dealt with buildings. So it wasn't like, because I was a girl, I couldn't do that. He kind of fostered it. And then when we would travel, he would take me to see whatever the latest and greatest building was. And so, and it was cool with my mom as long as I learned to cook and sew along with it. So, which I did. And, I use that to this day too. I do house additions. I've been the local architect for some buildings on A&T's campus. We did the Lady Aggies softball stadium and the Sullivan Street ticket booth. I was a local architect for the Corbett Recreation Center on campus, the corner of Buford and Bimba. And we partnered with a firm out of Charlotte and did the Gibsonville Elementary Replacement School, which is the school my mother retired from. She was a second grade school teacher. The workshops I'll be conducting will be held on Saturdays, and they're for elementary, middle, and high school students. They will be age appropriate. For the elementary kids, we'll get into some basics about different shapes and scale and different elements of a floor plan, the basic stuff. Then for the middle kids, we'll add on to that, and I'll actually have them to do like a little room layout, and we'll talk about functionality of space, and some scale, learning, what's an 1/8 inch, a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, an inch is full scale. So they can get a concept, and it's kind of related to math. And then for the older kids, we'll get more into some of the nuts and bolts of some of the perspective drawings, how to set those up, scale again, and I'll have games and puzzles that relate to the lessons for that time period. A lot of kids, when they're getting ready to go into design school, have to submit a design portfolio, and some of them are kind of apprehensive as to what should go in it. So I'll be holding 2 sessions on the last Saturday of my residency for them to actually bring their work in, and I can give them some pointers on the composition of their portfolios in relation to what they plan to go into, what they're trying to do. So I think that would be something that would be fun for everybody involved. I hope that people who come to attend the classes and the workshops and the discussions during my residency will leave with a broader understanding of the field of architecture, what it is, how we're trained, how long it actually takes to implement a project. And then for the children who come, especially the elementary and the middle school kids, I hope they'll leave with a greater understanding of other professions that they can pursue once they leave school. The same with the high school students, but most of the time, by the time the high school students get to where they are, they kind of have an idea of what they want to do. But for the ones that don't, I'm hoping that this will broaden their perspective on different careers that they can pursue. And then, as far as my art goes, I'm hoping to be able to create 4 pieces that reflect my childhood growing up in Southeast Greensboro. They can find me on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and they can find me on Instagram. I think it's #SHARGRAE, Shagrae.